めちゃくちゃクソうめえ。調理法は普通、食材だって変わんねえ。なのになんでこんなに味が不けんだ。クソうめえ。
The year is 1469. The world is an ocean, with random piles of shit scattered everywhere. It's been 20 years since the Rap King Goldie Roger died, ushering in the golden age of piracy. This ocean, the East Blue, is ravaged by Fat Boy Slim and her merry band of men. But this is no ordinary day of pillaging. Meet Monkey D. Luffy. This dude ate the gum-gum fruit, which turns his body into rubber. He enjoys eating meat, making really f***ing loud noises, and has the approximate IQ of a 3-year-old child. His dream is to put together a rap crew and find the One Piece, the legendary mixtape collection left behind by the former Rap King Goldie Roger. And this is Kobe, but you can call him Felicia because his ass irrelevant. Kobe tells Fat Boy Slim that Praise You sounds like a cat in heat drowning in a pool of vodka, fully ready to die. Luffy can't believe Sakura has finally stood up to Fat Boy Slim and says, "Hey, little dude, watch this." Slaps on some rubber, turns Fat Boy Slim into Dogecoin, and sends her to the f***ing moon. Now Luffy may have opened up a can of whoop ass, but that's not enough to feed this growing boy. Luffy hops over to the next island to find some meat, and also to try to ditch Frenchie's ass. What he finds out here is that the local marines have just locked up the pirate hunter Zoro. Apparently, Zoro got shit-faced the night before and told this dude that he looks like Saya had a dumpster baby with a rotten tooth. Turns out Dumpster Tooth is the son of the local marine commander, Captain Morgan, who lost the bottom half of his jaw in a tragic and completely unavoidable pegging accident. Now there's 3 things you need to know about Zoro. He wants to be the world's greatest swordsman, has no sense of direction, and exclusively drinks Coors products. Luffy and Nicki Minaj roll up on Zoro's hungover ass and ask him what the hell he did to get locked up. Zoro says he has no idea, but vaguely remembers asking Captain Morgan whether his asshole tastes better than the drink he's named after. Meanwhile, Dumpster Tooth sneaks up on this generic female Twitch streamer and threatens to blow his head off. Luffy says, "Do it, p***y," leaving these kumquats flabbergasted. Luffy breaks Zoro out on the condition that he'll write diss tracks for the crew and goes on tour with his first crew member. On their way to their live rap debut, Luffy looks up into the sky and he sees a big-ass bird. And when he sees this big-ass bird, he says, "Chow time," and rockets his ass up into the stratosphere. But the bird says, "Not today, bitch," and flies off to the East Blue Carnival. Now Zoro's already fed up with Luffy's shit and it's episode 4. So Zoro decides to crack open a Blue Mountain. Or 2. Or 10. Big Bird drops Luffy off at the carnival and says, "Enjoy the show, bitch!" And of course the moment Luffy sees a lady, he says, "Hey ma, can I have your number?" And she says,
"Only if you like bondage, big boy."
So they roll up on the carnival and what do they see? Clowns, lions, furries that dress like lions, hipsters on unicycles, you name it, they got it. And Luffy's so caught up in the spectacle, he doesn't realize he's about to become part of the show. Boom! Got your ass. Turns out Homegirl had been working for the ringleader of this circus from hell the entire time. 69 Coors later, Zoro finally rolls up, takes one look at Buggy the Clown and tells him that he looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer f***ed a midget and donated the baby to a hipster orphanarium. And Buggy doesn't like that, so he bombs they ass. And then the series ends, because they're dead. Just kidding. Zoro pops the tires on Discount Skrillex's unicycle and Luffy kicks the dog shit out of Buggy, but this clown ate the chop-chop fruit that lets him cut himself into a bazillion pieces. So he just puts himself back together. Until Benedict f***ing Arnold here goes full dominatrix and says, "Do you like bondage, big boy?" To which Luffy says, "Yes." And that's how Luffy gained his first groupie. Now this is where shit starts getting weird. The crew crosses over into another dimension or some shit because they run up on Pinocchio. And he's got an army of 1,000 men. Except not really. Pinocchio is a f***ing liar, and every time he lies, his nose grows an extra nanometer. Meet Usopp. Here's what you need to know about Usopp. He lies, has a thing for blondes, and gets his shit pushed in more than any other character in the entire series. Did I mention he has a thing for blondes? Blondie's butler here won't let Usopp get anywhere near her, so Buddy has to climb up a tree on some old Tarzan shit. This dude is Dennis the Menace, the little boy that cried wolf. His dad ditched his ass when he was a kid, so his copium is running through the village and shouting that pirates are invading. Every single f***ing day. Turns out this is actually the day, and it's not even just Luffy's crew that's shown up. Turns out Discount Zoro was on some James Bond shit, scheming on the low for centuries and planning to rob Blondie of her family fortune. So now we got another crew battle. Black Cat Kuro versus Rubberman and the Brick Squad. Turns out Glasses has a hypnotist in his crew that puts Luffy's ass to sleep, so all is lost. Until Luffy whispers in his sleep, "Step on me, daddy." And our favorite dominatrix does just that, waking his ass up.
What Nerdo doesn't know is that Luffy was charging Skull Bash while he was sleeping. One turn later, he gets bonked in the head and knocked the f*** out. Blondie says, how can I ever repay you? And everybody in the crew collectively agrees that it's time to upgrade the boatmobile. So they get a new boat. Crafted in the image of this head ass. Now the Straw Hats are feeling bourgeoisie, so they take the new whip to the finest restaurant in the East Blue, the Barati, where they meet the cuck of the century, Sanji. Here's what you need to know about Sanji. He's ranked 69 on the international chess leaderboards, and the one-pump chump is always so sore from firing his pirate cannon that he never actually fights with his hands. The biggest mistake you can ever make around this dude is having a Y chromosome. The strange thing is that this restaurant actually prides itself on beating the absolute dog shit out of its customers. So much so that when a pirate-ass pirate rolls up, they kick the fucking shit out of him and dump him out back. But Sanji has a heart of fool's gold, and says he'll never not feed a hungry customer. So he feeds Jin's ass and sends him on his way. Luffy asks Sanji what his dream is. Turns out Sanji wants to find the All Blue, the place where all the world's rap streams converge and the sickest beats emerge. Luffy asks Sanji if he wants to help him find the One Piece, and Sanji says, fuck it, I'm in. Before they can dine and dash, Jin goes and tells his boss about the bomb-ass food the Barati serves. And Jin's boss Tonic says, Jin and Tonic roll up on the Barati and have a 2v2 battle against Rubber Band Man and the Cook. And Monkey Man fights like a pirate-ass pirate. He pulls up in the Pelvic Pulverizer 9000 with brass knuckles, a big-ass spear, glocks, poison gas, bombs, a spike-ass cape. I mean, I'm starting to think Luffy doesn't actually want to win these fucking fights. But he does. Now, you might be wondering where the rest of the crew is. Turns out, our favorite dominatrix is the realest pirate in the crew. She robbed the boys of all their treasure and ran off with the sheephead-ass boat. By the time the boys let Luffy know, f***ing Alucard rolls up and cuts Jin and Tonic's ship in half. Now, there's only one thing you need to know about this dude. He's the strongest swordsman in the world and exclusively shots at Hot Topic. Now, Zora's about 85 Blue Mountains deep at this point. He takes one look at Alucard and says, "You look like Dracula Van Helsing, wiped the splooge off of his chin, played the bongos on his asshole, and then decided to adopt that hipster reindeer from..." So Luffy and the boys are pissed that our favorite dominatrix took off with the whip, so they follow her ass to Arlong Park, an island being terrorized by Discount Davy Jones and his merry band of fishmen. Pinocchio tries to get our favorite groupie to come back to the crew, but she says, sorry, maybe if your nose wasn't longer than your little millimeter Peter, and shanks his ass. But it turns out he's not dead. See, here's what you need to know about Nami. She has an incredibly soft spot for children, hates poor people, and has our cook on an actual f***ing leash. Coincidentally, this island, which is actually where she grew up, is being terrorized by Discount Davy Jones and the Fish Boys. They agreed to leave if Nami paid them a metric ton of money, and with her robbery of the Rubber Band Man gang, she got every last berry that she needed. Except Discount Davy Jones isn't even piratey or pirate. He stole all of the money from the pirate that the pirate Nami stole from all the other pirates in the world. Pirate f***ingception. But Luffy doesn't care. He's dead set on fixing the current sausage party situation, so when the dominatrix finally begs Luffy to send Davy Jones back to his crusty ass locker, Buddy says,
"Say less."
Luffy cranks up the police and smacks the bitch out of Ratatouille here, putting himself on the FBI's most wanted list with a 30 million berry bounty. Berries are the money of One Piece. 1 million berries is approximately equal to 69 cores. I'm no math magician, but that's 2,070 cores for 30 million berries. The final island we visit in the East Blue is Logtown. This is where the former rap king Goldie Roger was executed by the Marines. His sentence? Death. By having to listen to Red Solo Cup on infinite repeat. The Marines are dedicated to stomping out all the rap crews in the world. They demand that the world exclusively listen to Kenny Chesney and Toby f***ing chief. The Marines are hunting for Luffy. Edgy Al Capone is hot on his ass. But Edge Capone isn't the only one hunting for Luffy. Fatboy Slim and Rudolph the bug-ass reindeer just caught the diss track that Luffy dropped on the way from the last island, and they're pissed. Fatboy Slim has gone through a full-body transformation. She goes by Tigbitty Slim now. Tigbitty Slim has teamed up with Buggy to form the rap collective known as the Notorious B.U.G., and they sneak Luffy's ass. They take Homeboy to the gallows and lock his ass up. Buggy looks Luffy in the eye and says, "The villain always gets fucked with Vaseline." But Mother Nature says, "Not today, bitch!" Turns out lightning doesn't hurt Rubberman, and Buggy is just dead, I guess. The Marines have caught on that the Brick Squad is in town, so they send Big Dick Capone after Luffy, and he catches his ass. "You ever heard of a cock meat sandwich?" Tall Dr. Handsome here says, "I have an interest in the flames this boy spits." Smokey-chan says, "Oh, so the Rubber Band Man gang makes for the border." Turns out the border is a gigantic-ass mountain with a tiny little stream that goes up, and they sail up it. Look, I don't know. I don't question this shit. But they make a toast and commit to their dreams. Luffy vows to become the one true rap god. Zoro pledges to find the mythical golden Coors banquet. Usopp, Sanji begins his quest to find a waifu, and Nami begins her grand larceny scheme to rob the crew. Again.